breaking news out of Queens. A teen is shot in the leg and 2 others hurt after they allegedly tried to break into a car. This happened around 2:30 this morning on 69th Place in Elmhurst. Police say they drove off on a moped and crashed into a car driven by an off-duty officer from New Jersey. That officer held the 3 of them until police responded. They were then taken to the hospital. Now, the very latest on Tuesday's mass shooting inside of a subway train in Brooklyn. The suspect, Frank James, remains behind bars after a judge denied him bail during his first court appearance yesterday.
This morning, we're learning more about how James allegedly carried out the attack and how he spent the 29 hours between the time of the shooting and his arrest.
Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller is live at City Hall with more. Good morning, Derek.
Charlene, Ken, good morning. Later today at City Hall, there's actually going to be a huge gathering of people. They're actually going to be honoring some of the frontline MTA workers who helped rescue some of these victims off of that train on Tuesday morning. So that's happening later today here at City Hall. It comes as the suspect remains in jail, held without bond. Frank James made his first appearance in Brooklyn Federal Court on Thursday, where cameras are not allowed. James is accused of shooting 10 people, but investigators say he may have detonated the smoke bomb too early, getting spooked and choosing to open fire sooner than planned. They think James knelt on one knee to avoid the rising smoke and opened fire from that crouched position. Many of the victims were shot in their legs and hands, likely saving lives. Investigators say James later hid in plain sight, ditching that construction gear and taking another train into Manhattan, staying overnight at a hostel in Chelsea, even eating lunch at Katz's Deli on Wednesday before wandering over to the East Village and calling the cops on himself. But his court-appointed attorney says that doesn't mean he's guilty.
Mr. James saw his photograph on the news. He called Crime Stoppers to help. He told them where he was.
And so we do have a statement in response to that from the U.S. Attorney, Sarah Winnick. She said the defendant's attack was premeditated, it was carefully planned, and it caused terror among the victims and the entire city. Now, I can also tell you, investigators say they have a literal smoking gun in this situation because the gun that was recovered from the crime scene was actually registered to Frank James. They say he bought it from a pawn shop in Columbus, Ohio, back in 2011. Reporting live here at City Hall, I'm Derek Waller, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.